Hey, I'm John from John Asch Contracting, third generation specializing in residential roofing. Today we're going to have a real fun short talk about moss. Um, there's a very specific scientific reason why you get moss on roofs, and it's because shit happens. That's the explanation. If you look over here very carefully, it's hard to see because it's just starting. There's a little bit of green moss you can see underneath here. Hopefully my camera person can zoom in and see that. It's up here also. Now last year we had about maybe a 1/4 inch of moss on this entire roof because it's in the shade or it's not in the shade, whatever the reason is, we had a 1/4 inch of moss. And this was a nice easy roof to reach, and we got a little spackle knife and we just scraped it and got all the moss off. And that was about a year ago. And a year later, it's just barely starting again. It might be another year or two before that moss comes back. So without using any chemicals, we scraped off the moss. And on this particular location, every location is different, the moss stayed off probably will be about 3 years. There's also chemicals that you can buy and you dilute with water and you brush them on your roof, and it inhibits moss growth for about 7 to 10 years. It's a bitch when you're 2 or 3 stories up and you got a steep roof. This was an easy one to do. The thing about moss, some people like the way it looks, some people do not. My experience is the moss doesn't really hurt the roof. Ivy, on the other hand, will damage the roof very bad and cause leaking. Ivy is bad. You can't let ivy get on your roof. Moss, matter of opinion. You like it, you don't like it. If you got moss questions, which means you're a boring person, but if you have moss questions, give me a call. We'll talk about your moss. We can get rid of it for you. You can get rid of it. Just don't bounce on the ground. Any questions, give the office a call.